This is a special get ready with me-esque type video because Birchbox emailed me and let me pick out any 5 products I wanted from the Birchbox store. And the cool thing is that the 5 products I chose, I got for myself, as well as Birchbox is gonna host a giveaway on Instagram with those same products. So if you're interested, I will list all the rules down below, but I really took my time because I wanted to choose some products I knew I already loved, as well as choose some things on my wish list. I also tried to get a good mix. So I have a skincare item, some makeup, a nail polish, and a dry shampoo. So I'm gonna quickly run through the products that were sent to me and then we'll get back to the makeup. The first thing I picked out is the Chloron, which I was mispronouncing that in my last video. It is Chloron, and this is the dry shampoo with oat milk. And I've already gone through a can this size as well as a travel size. I love this so much, so I'm very happy to have a new one. For skincare, this item has been on my wish list forever because I think it has a best rating on Beautypedia, and that's where I heard about it. It's the Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic plus Retinol Triple Correction Eye Serum. And they liked this because it comes with a really nice pump and it pumps out so easily. It's like a liquidy gel consistency, and it is just packed full of anti-aging ingredients, from antioxidants to retinol. And it's also supposed to help if you have puffy eyes. And we spent a lot of time outside yesterday, and I can just feel like with my allergies, like when I wake up the next day, my eyes are really puffy. It says on the packaging, you can use this morning and night. I'm a little bit weird about using retinol products that contain retinol in the morning. I don't know, it just makes me a little bit worried. So I've mostly been using this at night, not long enough to give a full review, but so far I'm really liking it, and I'm really glad that I now have it in my evening skincare routine. For nail polish, this is probably the prettiest bottle of nail polish ever. It's from the brand Smith & Cult. The shade I chose was Bitter Buddhist, and this was 100% because of TT Sandra. And I can't remember if I saw her wearing it in a video or if it was in a blog post, but I fell in love with the color. It is a muted gray-green, and I'm wearing 2 layers of it right now, and the formula was really nice. It's not as self-leveling as some other formulas I've tried, but so far I really like it. This is day 3, and I don't really have much tip wear, no chips, so fingers crossed this is a 5-free formula, and if it wears nicely, I already have a couple more on my wish list. There's a really pretty sheer nude and a bright purple that I would love to add to my collection. The last category is makeup, and the first thing I chose was the By Terry Ombre Black Star in the shade Misty Rock. And I already have Bronze Moon, which I love so much. And this is the other one that I was really considering. And when I bought Bronze Moon, I had swatched both of these and I was trying to decide which one I wanted more. This shade is really interesting. It's a purple taupey with a little bit of lavender. And this one has a lot more glitter than Bronze Moon. So if you're into glitter, I think you'll like this one. But if you prefer more of just the metallic, I think Bronze Moon is the way to go. But I am gonna use Misty Rock today. And then last, I have something I'm so excited for you to try. This is the original formula of the RMS Unpowder. And this one, my favorite setting powder of all 2014. I've already gone through a full container of it. It is a beautiful product. I really like to take this on a large fluffy brush and just tap it in my T-zone, across my forehead, down my nose, and down on my chin. And this helps to combat shininess throughout the day so fantastic. I also like this to set my concealer. And this, if you have an issue with concealer creasing on you, this is the best product I've found to help with that. And I'll also run a little bit over top of whatever eye primer that I'm using, and I think it helps my eyeshadows to blend better. Really excited for one of you to get the chance to try this, but now I'm going to scoot a little bit closer and I'm gonna start off with eyes, and then I'll go back and finish the rest of my face. So this is the Ombre Black Star by Terry in the shade Misty Rock, and I'm just going to draw this right across my lid, making sure that I get right down to the roots of my lashes. I'm also just gonna run just a tiny bit along my lower lash line. Since this shade has a lot of shimmer and glitter to it, I'm gonna go matte for my crease. I'm gonna use my trusty Sony Kashuk palette. And I'm gonna take this kind of peachy shade right here in the center. I'm gonna use this Sony Kashuk color to really blend out Misty Rock and then bring it up into my crease. Now I'm taking one of the matte cream colors from the Sony Kashuk palette and using that to blend out the crease shade and also work as my brow bone highlight. Now I'm going to use a shimmer shade. This is from the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Shimmer Palette. I'm going to take this one right in the corner on a smaller fluffy brush. I'm going to pat this color right at the outside corner and then slowly blend it into the crease. Now I think I need a little bit of lightness on the inner corner, so I'm going to dip my brush into the lightest cream shade in the Sonia Kashuk Shimmer Palette and then press it right around my tear duct and blend it into Misty Rock. I went ahead and did my eyeliner. I used my Tarte Brown liner with the Furless ME4 brush, and this has been a wonderful little combination for me all month. I'm gonna hold off on doing my mascara for a second and go back and finish up my face makeup because I wanna use a setting spray. And when using a setting spray, it's usually best to save your mascara until after so you don't like squish all your lashes together. I think I'm gonna go for like a nudie bronze look on my face. The first thing I'm gonna use is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, and I'm gonna take this on the Bobbi Brown bronzer brush. And I'm just going to lightly apply it all over my face, nowhere in particular, just using this to warm up my skin. For highlighter, I pulled out my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in the shade Opal. This is one I don't really use in the wintertime, but as soon as it starts to get warm outside, I love this little bit of a subtle gold shimmer. So I'm gonna use that on a Real Techniques contour brush and just lightly apply it to the top of my cheekbones. I'm gonna use an oldie but a goodie Tarte's Exposed as my blush today, and I've taken it on a Real Techniques. This is the multitask brush, and I'm going to start at the back of my cheeks and then blend it forward. I'm still trying out the Coola makeup setting spray that has SPF 30, and I have learned the hard way that when you're using this, you must keep your eyes closed for longer than you think you should, because if this gets in your eyes, it stings really bad. So I'm going to shake it really well and then spritz it on my face, keep my eyes really closed, and then go ahead and put on mascara. Mascara has been applied, and then I decided to go back with a little bit more of that Too Faced bronzer and apply it to my cheeks. I just didn't think I had put enough on. And then I am working with 3-day-old hair today, so I'm gonna go upstairs and see if the Clairon dry shampoo can save the day, and then I will be right back to finish up with lips. So when I'm using the dry shampoo, the first thing I do is take my Tangle Teezer and completely brush out my hair so there's no knots in it. And then I'll part my hair in a few different places and take the can, shake it really well, and keep it kind of far away from my head so I'm getting a nice even mess and not like concentrating it too much. And then the key with at least this dry shampoo is to let it sit. It says on the back to let it sit for 2 minutes. If I'm using this before I go to work in the morning, I will put it throughout my hair and then I'll put my shower cap on, and then I will take a shower and just let it sit through that whole thing. And then when I get out and remove the shower cap, I'll massage it in with my fingers a little bit and then go back and brush it out and make sure I have no white residue. And then depending on how my hair is looking, today I went through and I just kind of refreshed these waves closest to my face, and then just whatever's happening in the back, I just let it happen and just going with a little bit of messy hair today. And then what did I do with my lipstick? And then for lips, I kept it really simple, and I used the Bite Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Amaretto, which is a really pretty kind of peachy nude beige shade. And if you missed it last week, I did a collection of all of these that I own from Bite Beauty, and I tried them all on for you to see. So if you missed it, I will link that video down below. That's it for this video. If you are interested in any of the 5 products I got from Birchbox, make sure to enter the giveaway, and all that information will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you in my next video.